So I've been taking photos for years and years and years, as most people who know me know, but it's only since moving here up to Scotland recently that I've decided to put some real effort into selling them and putting it out to the world. So this year is going to be a big year for ND Wood Photography, quite looking forward to it. But one of the biggest things is kind of believing your value and understanding your worth. So, you know, you do all your research of, you know, how much other people are flogging their prints for and stuff, and you have to make a judgment, but also make a judgment on how you feel about your own skill set and your value and your worth. And this isn't just, you know, starting a new photography business. This is whatever you're doing, people. Do you know what I mean? In your relationships, in work, hobbies, anything. You've got to have a belief in your value. So setting my prices for my prints has been, you know, part of this new journey of becoming a photographer who sells his stuff. So I just wanted to put out there really that, you know, believe in yourself and believe in your value, and don't short sell yourself. So yeah, I'm going to add this video to one I'm making tonight because I'm going out early in the morning. The alarm clock's set for 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm walking up to Alnwick Gorge, which is probably an hour and a quarter fully loaded. So I'm going to put this in with kind of some videos and photos from what a photographer does to get maybe 1 or 2 prints that you can put out to you know, the story behind it and the passion that we have for creating photos for people. So yeah, speak soon. So this is me getting prepped for an early morning hike to the top of the gorge and the marshland outside the village. I shall be leaving about 5 o'clock in the morning, and hopefully I'll get some great sunrise photos. So yeah, so I've got my flask ready. Most importantly, got to have a nice cup of tea when I get to the top. Got my camera, 2 lenses, my Neuro Density filter, which will hopefully help with the kind of extra lightness in the sky. Got my crystal ball, a couple of bungee cords. I've got a new small foldable seat so I can just sit down and chill out as the ground's going to be wet and cold and covered in snow up there still. My hiking poles for the long trek up there, probably about an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half, so I'll be taking my time. A tripod, dry bag, rucksack cover, an old sack for me to sit on the ground, my trusty rucksack, head torch, toilet paper and doggy bag, and another dry bag for kind of power pack and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you know, the prints that you see on photographers' web pages at the end go through a hell of a process to get to there. So yeah, I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. So it's probably about 20 to 6 in the morning. I'm just getting to the estate, and I'm going to cross over the bridge. But it's a beautiful morning. I mean, the moon, I know this video is not going to pick it up, but the moon is so bright. This is the first time I've turned on my headlamp since out walking. Absolutely stunning. So I'm hoping it's still out there when I get to the top and I've got the gear set up. So fingers crossed. But yeah, beautiful morning, warm. River Avon down the bottom there. So yeah, gonna walk through the estate and then head up the hill. Whew. So I got up here about 20 past 6 this morning, which on reflection was a little bit early. So I haven't quite got the experience of shooting at night, so I wasn't up here to shoot at night. So it didn't start to get daylight until just before 8, and it's bloody freezing up here. So I kind of sat around, luckily bought a flask of tea. Yeah, but it's beautiful up here, as you can see. It's a bit barren, but it's a beautiful setting. Had a little bit of colour this morning. Struggled a bit with the settings on the camera, but you never know. So I'm just moving to another. It's quite nice, isn't it? Just moving to another point. I'm going over there, to the top of there, and see what we can see. So yeah, it's been a fun morning so far. So I'm heading back home after 6 hours on the hills, on the marshes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I might get 1 or 2 photos that I'm happy enough to print. You never know. But this video for me was more about connecting to people, telling the story of what goes into a photo. I do believe that every half decent photographer is trying to tell a story in their photo and trying to get you to connect to something. So yeah, most of mine's all about getting outside in nature, having an adventure, looking at the things close to you every day, not just in nature but all around you. So my photography is my passion in a print, if you like, about getting people excited about going outside. You know, you haven't got to be super fit, because I definitely ain't. My heart nearly pumped out my chest this morning, but it's all about if I can inspire a few people through my photography to go outside and look at stuff, look at what we're surrounded about, and it's happy days for me. Alright, so speak soon. I'm just going to walk up the hill now. So I had 7 hours at the top of the ravine, a few hours getting ready, 3 or 4 hours going through the photos. So a lot goes into it, but this video is about kind of showing you, you know, part of the reason we moved up here was to create this creative lifestyle. So, and a big part of that is trying to build up my photography business, Karen building up her artwork, and my writing. So I just wanted to make a video of a day in my life of trying to find a photograph. So the 4 that you saw just before this, I'm reasonably happy with. I'm not happy enough with them to put them up for sale, I don't think. But there's a lot of work that goes on in the background. So yeah, but it was beautiful spending a few hours up there. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, keep watching the channel. Hit the subscribe button down below. Please comment on your experience of going out and you know, especially at sunrise, and how you feel about it. It's a very special time of the day, I find. So yeah, keep watching and see how our little new lives in Scotland evolve over the next few months and years. It's an interesting and exciting time for us. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.